What's going on? Back with another video. Now we're on episode 8. So now we see where Lex Luthor is in this got this nice suit on, he cleaned up, shaved the beard, and he's setting up an interview. Well, actually, he's doing an interview, right, with this guy and stuff like that. Some guy named Godfrey. Now, I'm gonna speak on this guy Godfrey, right? Because Looper is telling his side, and then Looper says, "Hey, he wants to debate Lois Lane and stuff like that." And then and he said, "Well, I don't know." And but Godfrey said, but Lex asked, told him, you do have like a 7 p.m. show, so they set that up for a 7 p.m. show, whatever. All right. And before we get to that, the interview and stuff for that showdown, it was a lot of mayhem going down. That Superman made himself known to the world. He told everybody who he is, right? He did a sit down interview, right? So now they know about the sons now having powers and stuff. So it's like, oh, people's going crazy. See the younger females are going crazy and stuff like that. And it causes a little friction between in his relationship with his girlfriend, whatever, and stuff. But I want to get back to this character, Godfrey. For those you may not know, for the comic book perspective, Godfrey, so he might rings a bell as Glorious Godfrey. He was created by Jack Kirby, and he first debuted in the Forever People issue number 3 in 1971. And get this, Glorious Godfrey is a supervillain, and is one of the new gods of Apocalypse, sent to Earth by Darkseid to pave the way for Darkseid's arrival by, spreading divisive rhetoric and unrest. So this way, so I wonder, with this all being, will this signal, being that Godfrey's there, will this signal um in one of these final episodes, whatever, because there's like a few more left. Well, Darkseid making a rival, because I know the show want to go out with a bang, because it's setting the stage for when the Superman movie comes out next. That's why I think this show had probably have to stop, because they had a Superman movie coming out, and you really can have two distinct Supermans. You got one in the live action, and it'd have been like confusion. So this is, remember, Superman and Lois is part of it's part of the Arrowverse. And you look at the guy that's playing Godfrey. He played in the Arrowverse, like with the Flash. Remember, he played the Revert Flash. All different other type of characters and stuff. But in this, he's playing Godfrey. So like, if we go by the comics, if it's had anything to do with the comics, maybe we could get an appearance possibly by Darkseid, because he's a new guy. Like, he's one of the new guys on the Poppers, like I said. And Jack Kirby, R.I.P. to Jack Kirby, dude's a legend, right? We wouldn't have guys like Darkseid or Thanos without Jack Kirby. I'm just put that out there. So yeah, but yeah. So now go on to the show. So they do set that up, but it was interesting. Someone had when they was at Superman was basically was telling, or Clark rather, was telling Lois, don't, he didn't want to do the interview, just do a rebuttal and stuff like that. So it was at the print press, her, job, whatever, right? Where she write do the article, and someone threw a brick, but it was crazy. Superman, Clark didn't hear the brick, so that was crazy. But he shielded himself though. But then John started saying, yeah, he started to notice something. He was asking Clark, is everything all right? He said, Clark was talking about, yeah, I was telling Lois I was against it, whatever, right? During the interview, he said I was talking about that, so he noticed something, and so now he told him to come by the lab or the place, whatever, right? John Henry Irons. So in the comic book, John Henry Irons is still. So those that don't know, and so he's evaluating Clark and stuff, and like a lot of like he's not healing as he should be healing, and that basically you see that his powers are fading, and with that 6-year-old human heart is not compatible with his Kryptonian physiology. So, and basically his power starting to fade, and then eventually that heart's going to give out, and then he's going to die a natural death, right? Sadly, but that's what's going to happen, right? Because obviously that heart can't withstand that. Who knows how long that heart has to last? Because remember, it's the 6-year-old man's heart that he has in his in his body. So that's not going to work. So something's going to have to give, unless it's just going to be, obviously, else he's going to die though, or whatever. Though. But before I get to the rest, I know they want to kill off like the Superman, but I would love for them, to, do a show, do something with those two boys at the super, give them a role and stuff like that. Because I know we're there from a different like universe, but even in DC Comics, you have like the Power Girls from a different like universe, but then they made her come over, and now she's part of like the All In Initiative and stuff like that. So I think they could have some potential doing some of those boys, giving their own little show, whatever though, right? That could be like their own little show. If they could do something like that, I don't know if they do that, but that'd be something that would be cool though if they was to do something like that. It doesn't have to be necessarily connected to like the DCU. Same thing with the Penguin show. That's not connected to the DCU. That's Matt Reeves doing his other stuff, right? Like the Batman. That's not connected to the DCU, right? But I think they could do something with these two boys though, like eventually and stuff. Because I think the perfect send off, I guess, with the Superman, if he had to like die for real, whatever, because of the heart, but go out as far as to sacrifice himself for the city, whatever the case may be. Cool. You could live with that though, because it's a send off for that show, Superman and Lois, anyway, right? So yeah. But getting back to it, like I was saying, like Superman powers is fading and stuff, and so he did the interview and stuff like that, but then they had this, also the kicker, they had this smart guy who took over like John's and Natasha's suits and stuff, right? And so they came at where the kids was at, where they was on a date, where it was when he was trying to reconnect with his girlfriend, and they destroyed the suit, Natasha's suit, right? But the other one, when Superman was fighting John, right, and he was like telling him what you gotta do, take him down, whatever. And then he could hear the other guy though, right? Because at first they was doing like the shuttle trying to do that, it wouldn't work. It was being overwritten. So this guy was really smart to do that. And so John was up all the way up in the air and stuff. So you won't be able to beat Superman, whatever he's saying, right? And then the dude that's from remote place, he ejected John out of his own suit, and now he got that suit that's back with wherever the hideout they're at, and so now it's being remade, and you know, and for Lex, so now Lex is going to have some like suit, but you hear but before we get to that, that like the Godfrey was like, he was going on, he wanted to set up another, if Lois show up, they want to do another one and stuff like that. And so yeah, so that's interesting. That I think he's gonna play a part still. But now Luthor has this suit, so now Luthor's gonna wreak havoc though, right? Because Luthor never lets nothing go, so he's gonna wreak havoc on Superman. So it's gonna be that one final battle, possibly. I was saying, and there's gonna be some other things that's gonna probably come into play to really take out Superman. Because Superman, like I said, he's fading, so now his son's gonna have to step up. Because Superman powers are fading, and in a sense that he's sort of dying in a way, because that heart can give out at any moment. Who knows, right? And stuff. So you look at that heart. So like, that's why his powers are fading. That's why he didn't hear that brick coming through the window initially when somebody's doing that. Somebody's outside doing that, right? He didn't hear none of that. So the thing is to say, now I want to go backtrack where whatever happened to Doomsday, like not Doomsday, but like did Superman's heart actually get destroyed? I think Luthor probably still has that heart. If because I don't think he would actually destroy that. His heart, I mean, that was a trophy that he wanted to have, though. So yeah, so we'll have to wait and see. But this was a good episode to set things up. Could like find a few more episodes that's coming. I think the last episode might be in December, if I'm not mistaken. So this is shaping up. So like, could this Godfrey be leading the way for like a Darkseid? Could we see a Brainiac some way involved in all this stuff as well? So it's all interesting, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We only got a few more episodes to go, and that's it. And then it paves the way for the James Gunn and Sarafin era, right? The new DCU, which is actually starts with Creature Commandos and animation in December, and then a live action movie stuff is going to start July 11th, 2025, where they just be Superman. So I'm excited for that movie. But let me know what y'all think and comment. Let me know. I appreciate all of y'all. for all the support that y'all show and love, show all the love and support y'all show, and it's not going unnoticed. So appreciate y'all. I'll be back with another video. Also, probably sometime next week, I'm gonna do some more breakdowns, some comic books and stuff like that. And just stay tuned. Appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. One.